So as promised in my last video, tonight we'll be making smoked chicken with Alabama white sauce. We're going to be using the Pit Boss Pro Series upright smoker. I'm going to turn it on. We're going to set the temperature for 275 degrees and let it start preheating. Let's go make the sauce. Okay, so now we're going to make our sauce. We're going to go ahead and start with 1 cup of Duke's mayonnaise. You see the affiliate link below. I use Duke's because it's supposedly the best for this kind of sauce. We're going to throw in a 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. You can use more if you want. Depends on how tangy you want it. I've used up to a cup before and it was still really good. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of coarse black pepper. I'm going to go with a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Half a teaspoon of onion powder. Half a teaspoon of kosher salt. Then we're going to go with 1/2 teaspoon or 1 full teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. A little bit of extra won't hurt. Then we're going to put in a tablespoon of water. So we're going to go ahead and mix this up. You could also throw in about 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper if you want it to have a little bit of extra kick. I've had it both ways, with or without. I prefer it without, but you know, that's just me. We're just going to mix it in really well. A lot of people wonder if this is the same or it tastes anywhere close to ranch dressing. Trust me, they taste nothing alike, and honestly this is a lot better than ranch dressing in my opinion. You could even dip your fries in here. You can use it for chicken or pork. Use it for anything you want, really. Alright, now that we have it mixed up, we're going to pop it in the refrigerator for a while. Sometimes it's best to keep it in there overnight. I'm not going to have time to do that today, but it's still going to be good. So at this point I've trimmed up my chicken and put some rub on there. The rub I'm using is Cosmos Dry Rub Dirty Bird. These are ready to go onto the smoker. Okay, we're up to 275 degrees. Let's go ahead and open it up. So we're doing chicken thighs with skin on and bone in. I'm going to put them on the middle rack to start with. So I'm starting them off on the middle rack. The reason why I'm doing this is I'm going to give it about an hour to cook like this. And then after about an hour 15 minutes, I'm going to move them up one and bump up my temperature to 300. That way the skin gets crispy, and then we'll be ready to sauce them up. So being originally from Alabama, I'm going to be honest, growing up with barbecue, the barbecue culture, I've never even heard of Alabama white sauce until recently. Recently meaning within the last year. It was invented, the reason why it's called Alabama barbecue sauce, it was invented by Big Bob Gibson from Decatur, Alabama. And the reason why he invented it was to, as he was smoking chickens, he wanted to keep the meat moist. And the way he came up with it was using mayonnaise. And of course, he mixed all the other ingredients with it. But what he did is, as soon as he took off the chicken from the smoker, he would dip the chicken in the mayonnaise to keep it moist. And when I first tried it, because I'm not really a big fan of mayonnaise, but when I first tried it, I was like, wow. And I can promise you that I won't have another piece of smoked chicken with regular red barbecue sauce. The white Alabama barbecue sauce is the way to go. Alright, so it's been about an hour. I'm going to go ahead and move those chicken thighs up one level. Now, since it's been about an hour that it's cooking, I'm going to put on some boneless, skinless thighs in case you have somebody that doesn't want bone or skin on their chicken. It doesn't take as long to cook. That's why I waited an hour. And I'm just going to place them on the level where I just removed the other chicken. Okay, so it's been 2 hours total. We got our chicken thighs off of the smoker. I checked the internal temperature. It was like around 175 degrees, which means it's done. 170 is what you're looking for, or above, between 170 and 180. So now that I've pulled them off the smoker, we're going to go ahead and dip them into the sauce. We're just going to do it with our tongs here. Making sure we get it coated to where it covers every bit of the chicken thighs. And once we get them all coated, then we're going to set it to the side and let it rest for about 15 minutes. So I ended up making a double batch of sauce. So basically I just doubled the recipe that I showed you earlier in the video. And there you have it. Smoked chicken with Alabama white sauce. We're going to let this sit for another 15 minutes and then we're going to dig in. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. And we will see you on the next one. Thank you.